up, guys, and welcome back to another YouTube channel. First of all, I want to show you guys this. So if you're a fan of it, I don't know. I saw it on one of those shopping malls, I think it was. Outlets. I went to the outlets with the wifey, and well, I got myself some little shirts, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what we are here. That's not why we are here today. Today we're gonna be showcasing a Ice Rider matchup versus a Urshifu Rapid Strike Umbreon. No, Rapid Strike Urshifu with the Moltres engine, just to see how this deck performs, and that's what we're gonna be showcasing for the week or whenever you're watching this. Um, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on this matchup here and see how it goes. See how it really performs and how we can deal with this shenanigan here. We're going with one of our local players, Mr. Russell himself, and me, of course. And now let's see who goes first here, and let's see how he performs. The list that I'm playing, I will be doing, or if you're watching this, probably I send the list of the deck first, so you guys can see what I was playing. And shout out to Mr. Camilo for providing it, so you'll see the list probably first before this matchup. But just an FYI, it hits tails, so let's see how who goes first here. Pretty excited. And this is one of the most trickiest matchup, because Ice Rider is such a low maintenance Pokemon to have, and also you pair it up with the ice with Suicune, and then you have a cool nice combo with it. And let's not forget the quick shooting Intellions. Without the quick shootings, you kind of you're relying a little bit, because you're really doing 250, and if your opponent does not bench a lot of Pokemons, then Ride of the Hiking will not do that much. But in our case, we depend on our abilities, and we depend on our full bench. So let's see how this matchup here goes, and to see if we can actually do something about it. And that'll be, we start with the Kissimmee. Our opponent here, Russell, giving us the mulligan. Now let's see how this goes. We have a quick ball to discard the dark energy, get ourselves the Moltres. I think we saw another energy there. We can go ahead and get ourselves the Urshifu. And if we have a supporter, then we save the supporter for later. Go ahead and see if my opponent starts with a basic Pokemon, and he does. He starts with the Ice Rider in the active position, and we should be ready and good and set up to go. And we go first. We top deck a no, I think. Yeah, we go second, but we took our mulligan. We have the Rapid Strike energy, which will be pretty useful for us. We just have to figure it out how we are going to use it on this turn, because by the look of my hand, I don't think I have a supporter in hand. So I think that I will probably go for Quick Ball Crobat, Quick Ball Urshifu, and that way with the Crobat, probably if we get some other Pokemons, then we can work with them, of course. And also we can lift this Specimen in the active spot. It's not going to bother us that much, and if we can give our opponent a free one pricer, that will also be good. Oof, but that's pretty bad. Now we can't use our Crobat. We are super stuck. We can't use our Crobat. We can't use our we can't use our none of the stuff that we need, because the Crobat is dead. The Moltres is also dead. Um, so this is gonna be very pickle, very weird situation that we are in. Hopefully we can get ourselves a stadium on the next turn, or I don't know if we have one in our hand that we can utilize. Uh, oh yes, we do. We do have one. We're gonna be bumping that stadium. Also, uh, I don't know why we didn't go for the Crobat engine. To be honest, I think the Crobat would have been a lot uh, better to use here. And we get ourselves another Urshifu, which is pretty good. Having double Urshifus in the bench. Uh, Hopefully now when we attach this um, energy into one of our Rapid Strike Urshifus, the stadium provides us with a couple more cards, useful cards. And then if my opponent destroys, or you know, there it is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There's the Crobat, but the bad part is that we can get if he gets himself another stadium, that's gonna be a very 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 bad for us. So we need to see how we can get ourselves that quick ball. Because right now we didn't get a supporter. We have a Rhyhorn in our hand, so hopefully for the next turn, my opponent um, can take a knockout here in this Pessimian, which that will be very good. Also, we pass. Um, so hopefully we can, hopefully he takes a knockdown here. If he does, we will be able to use that Reinhardt to do more cool stuff. We can Reinhardt into the one of the Urshifus and then get like a switch or something. I don't know. Or we can do is Raihan, attach the energy into the Moltres, search for another energy and attach this, and that way we can just guarantee like the attack probably, and do 190 to our opponent, Ice Rider. And oof, that's pretty bad. So I think if he managed to knock out the Pessimian, we will be able to, uh, attack with the Moltres, which is, I think, the best option that we have right now. I don't think that stadium that we have will stay there for the longest. I don't know. I think that Ice Rider plays 4 Path to the Peak, so hopefully that Rose Tower does not give my opponent a stadium for himself. He has a boss's orders, but he can also play the Melanie. The Melanie can guarantee that second Path to the Peak into my opponent's. Oh, there it is. Path to the Peak. Oh, annoying. So that's pretty bad for us. Now we are in top deck mode. We know that we put that Crobat into the active spot. We can't do much, to be honest. We just have to hold that and pass, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty much what we can do. We can't do nothing. We can't use our supporter. We can use, yeah. So right now my opponent can Level get himself the drizzle, get the evolution engines, attach the play the evolution engines, evolve the active boss's orders, one of my Urshifus, or even Moltres, and take two prizes in the meantime. Like, so that will give him a full advantage here due to the path of the peak being so powerful and working against us. To be honest, um, if we run 4 stadium of ourselves too, so we can, if we have the privilege and the honor of drawing a supporter that will guarantee us a stadium, we should be good. But like I said, my opponent has here a knockout. Uh, so let's see if he actually goes for the knockout, because he can just get the boss's orders, um, and get rid of one of our Urshifu or the Moltres. Probably the Moltres, due to the fact that he has um, energy, and you know. But let's see how it goes. Get that, get double energies in hand, and play that evolution instance evolve here, and then that will be also a quick shooting, so he can do quick shooting into the Basimian or one of the Urshifus, because the Basimian is not a threat, to be honest. The Basimian can help us do more damage into the bench, um, but oof, looking pretty rough for now for us here. Quick shooting into the Urshifu, and bossing the other Urshifu, and will he take a knockout here? Oh no, he's not going for the knockout. He's going to do right of the High King. Um, don't know why he didn't took the knockout. He should have taken the knockout there to be ahead of us on prices. Um, but really did not know why he didn't play it, to be honest. Because our hand is dead. We're relying on the top deck, so really did not know why he didn't took the knockout there. But we were playing Rotom Phone. Let's see what we get. I think we put on top the evolution Urshifu Rapid Strike. So he will take a knockout here on this. I mean, I think he will on the Urshifu that is on the active spot, and then for later we can just um, do some stuff. Quick shooting into the active, and then right of the High King for the knockout. Taking two prizes. Now let's see how we can respond to this situation, because right now we are behind on prices. It is Raihan attaching into the Urshifu. Let's see if we can get our. What can we get ourselves? We get the Stadium Bump his own. Um, I think we can also play the Articuno that we have in our hand. Evolve the Urshifu, Articuno, and a draw 2 with it. So we can use that Stadium at its fullest, and then Ooh, Articuno. Discarding the Medicham and the Urshifu, drawing ourselves a extra card, which is the Dark Energy. If we can find ourselves a quick ball with the Crobat, that will be another energy in the discard pile that we can get back with the Moltres. And Crobat for 5. Let's see here. And there it is. Yeah, pretty good to be honest. Can't complain with that play. Then using that ability, if we have energy per turn on the Urshifu. Now the question is, are we going to be using the second attack to do 150 into the bench or 150 into the active? So we're going to go for the other one. Uh, take a knockout into that Drizzile, so that way do 150 into the bench. Ice Rider, and I don't know why this is glitching to be honest. And take a knockout there. So we take one price. I think we should have attack the active, but my opponent can do quick shooting for 60 if he manages to evolve that Distal that we took out. 60 to 50 plus 60. I think that would have been 300 and something something. 310. We would have been alive by 20, but also we should have attacked. I mean, those Intellions in the bench have 150 HP, so even if we do 120, we can't use Medicham. We already discarded it, so the Yoga Loop will not be a good play in my opinion. Quick balling for probably another Sobble, because he has a Drizzle in hand. So, no, he's going to go for the Ice Rider. Let's see here how this unfolds. Where will the quick shooting go? Quick shooting into the second benched Urshifu. And swing for Ride of the High King. Not using the 250 attack, to be honest. I would have. I mean, he does not have another one. But I would have attacked the quick shoot, the active, and then 250 there. He has Melanie for next turn, but Ride of the High King is better. You can do Ride of the High King and then 250, knock it out. That way you conserve your energies. Let's see how this goes now. We need a air balloon to switch into the other one and slap my opponent for 150. We got that? No, we don't. We decide not to take nothing out of there. And we're going to be using the Articuno ability, discarding 2 cards, drawing 1 more. And what will that be? A Dark Energy, probably. We need to find ourselves a switch. That's what we need to find ourselves, to be honest. Because we also have a boss we can stall for a little bit. It's kind of a tricky situation. Well, I would have used the boss first. Now looking back into my play, I would have used the boss first, then attach the energy into the Moltres, and then use the stadium to draw 3 cards. And, you know, that way it would have been better. Because right now we had the Rotom phone, but we can't draw that. We can't use the stadium to draw a card. So, let's see how it goes. We're gonna boss the other Ice Rider. And oof, in the pass. That's pretty rough. Can't do nothing. We break. We hit the wall. So yeah, my opponent will be taking a knockout here with Ride of the High King, and also we only have 1 card in hand. He has Path to the Peak. That will be super, super, super annoying because he will get those abilities shut down. We won't be able to do nothing. I should have attached into the Urshifu probably that Dark Energy to see what else we can do, but at this point the game is lost. Nothing what we can do here, to be honest. He can do quick shooting to the Kissimmee. I don't know, because he can take 3 prices here. He'll go down to 1. All he will need for the other one is a knockout. He'll probably using the calculator here, just doing calculus, and that'll be a knockout. I think for the opponent, for this Urshifu will be going down. So he was going to quick shooting the other Urshifu and Ride of the High King for the knockout. All this time, my opponent has not been using the other attack for 250. Obviously, he does not need it at the moment, and we top deck a Marnie, which is pretty good. But now, this is pretty bad, to be honest. Pretty bad indeed. Because now we promoted this Urshifu. But we have Air Balloon, we don't have someone else to attack, and yeah, I think this will be game, to be honest. Because we can attach the energy here, but at what cost? And he's just going to be doing 30 more into that Urshifu and a pass, so he can just do quick shooting, another Ride of the High King, or use the max. I think the other attack is max lens for 250. So yeah. Yep, that'll be just 30 for, because you can switch. You can't do the extra damage in between turns. You have to actually switch out the Pokemon in order to do the other 50. So that's it for it. To be honest, nothing that we can do here. Not much what we can do here to see if we can save the game or do something about it. I think that's pretty much it. We tried to play it as good as we could, but having Path to the Pig just shuts us down all the time, and we need to have a way to, if we do not draw into our own stadium to bump his Path to the Peak, we can't actually do pretty much nothing. But that's it. That's the first round of this, like the first matchup that I play with the Rapid Strike Urshifu. You guys will see more eventually. Um, and then yeah, I got this little light here because I don't know, the room got dark in the got dark, but my little lights are not doing that much, so I had to like get like a light or something. But yeah, that will be it for it. We finally see Ice Rider after a while. We haven't been seeing that much Ice Rider, to be honest, in the local tournaments. We have seen more of the Suicune shenanigan. Um, and the deck of Suicune most of the time does not play Ice Rider. People prefer to play with Ludicolo so they can do more damage with him. But that will be it for this matchup. As if, like I always say, guys, if you did enjoy the video, hit the like button, comment, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to make this like a full-time thing, and with the help of you guys, I think I can make it. But that will be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one. With more of Rapid Strike Urshifu with the Moltres engine. So, peace out.